Hi guys, today we are going to the C.R.A.B.S reptile show in Fairview Heights, and I'm about to get some gas and get some food, and then we're gonna get on the road and get there. Yay! Okay, I have gas. The car has gas, and I have sustenance. So, we're gonna hit the road, and I'm excited, yay! Okay, so we're on the road. We are going to the C.R.A.B.S reptile show, which stands for Central Reptile and Amphibian Breeder Show, I think. I'll put it here. I've never been to this show before. I'm really excited. And there are a couple things that I'm looking for. So I need some plants, I need some decor, I need feeder insects for to add some bloodlines to a dubia colony that I'm trying to start, and I need some more crickets and stuff for my gecko and my frogs. And I have a 12 by 12 by 18 that has been inhabited for a very long time, and I moved recently. I got all my stuff put where it needs to go, and I took a weekend and I redid that enclosure. So I would like to put somebody in it. Now, who am I going to put in it? I don't know. We're going to find out. I would like to get some morning geckos, maybe put a couple dart frogs in there, but also I want somebody that I'm going to be able to do programs with, and it'll be kind of hard to do programs with a morning gecko just because they're so small and not very handleable, just because they're so fast and everything. So I don't know. I'm just going to see who speaks to me, and we're going to, have a soul and mind and body connection and see, if they're the right fit. But I just need a couple more things for that enclosure. I need some plants to go in that enclosure. I'd like to find some cork bark to put on the background, because the only thing I have in the background right now is I have some like mopani wood or spider wood that I silicone to the back. So I would just like to get some stuff that I can put on the background that they can climb on, whoever I'm going to put in there. And I need to get some more plants to put in there, because right now I just have like moss on it because I didn't really want to relocate any of the plants I currently have. So that's the main goods that we're gonna need today. So plants, cork, bark, or sticks and other things that you can get in an expo, and feeders, dubias and crickets, and hopefully somebody to go in my 12 by 12 by 18. I guess we'll see. Okay, so I'm done with the show. It's 1 o'clock now. I got here at 11:30. My hair is all messed up because I've been walking around for so long. But my mission was successfully unsuccessful, or it was unsuccessfully successful. I'll show you everything I got at home, but I do want to show you like a sneak peek. Like, I did get a bunch of stuff in my Chewy bag, so, and maybe somebody right here, I don't know. You'll have to find out when I get home. Okay. Hi, I'm home. Finally. My dog is here, so just ignore her. I'm finally home from the expo. It's later than I thought. I had to make a couple stops just because of my pickup and Ellie. I had to make a couple stops, so I got some pretty cool stuff, and I want to show you what all I got at the expo. So, to begin, I do want everybody to know that I did get what I was going for. I did get some dubia roaches. I got a nice count of them. Yes, thank you, Ellie, for that. I got a 50 count. So, it's not a lot, but the only reptile I have that eats this, or that will eat it, is Banana, my leopard gecko. And my frogs won't eat it. They spit it out. Every time I try to give them a dubia, they spit it out. They don't want anything to do with it. So, this is crickets. Just banded crickets. A whole culture of them. There's 100 in here, so that'll be perfect for my Leo and my white tree frogs. I got something interesting that I'll show you in a minute. Cork bark is what I went for. These are some pretty large pieces. There was a vendor who had a huge bucket of pretty big sized cork bark for $5. Can't beat that. Especially because like a piece like this size, I mean, this is my hand for reference. I have a small hand, but like, this is my hand for reference. This would cost you $15, $20 at the reptile store. So, $10 for both. Can't beat it. So, I did get cork bark, which I did go for. I got some pods, little seed pods, just a bag of random ones for isopods. They're nothing fancy. They're just some powder oranges. Ooh, I knocked out a leaf. I don't know if you can see any in there. Oh, there's one. Come on, little guy. So, I got some powder orange isopods. They were only $10, and there's quite a bit in there. So, I thought, why not? I need them. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Maybe. The moment I have all been waiting for. Also, my hair looks crazy. Just ignore it. It's been a crazy day. I have one more business card and one more shout out that kind of goes along with the big guns. So, this is the Three Sisters Exotic Rescue and Sanctuary located in St. Louis. This is where I got my one exotic for today. And here's the thing. I said I wanted somebody to go in this 12 by 12 by 18. I didn't see anybody that I really connected with. There were so many cool like gargoyle geckos and lychees and cresties, all out of my price range. And I mean, there were a couple of tables that had gargs for pretty cheap. The cheapest I've ever seen them, at least. And I thought that was great, but also I would need to upgrade them. And I'm really looking for somebody to go in here. I was actually looking for morning geckos, because they can stay in there long term. There was not any morning geckos. I guess I got there too late. I don't know. Maybe nobody had any. Womp womp. It all worked out because he got a little jostled on the way home, or on the way into my apartment, because I live in an upstairs unit and I had to carry him up the stairs. So let me show you guys. Oh, he's angry. So this is my new guy. This is my new friend. He is a pixie frog, or an African bullfrog. He is really upset, so I'm not gonna stress him out too much. I'll show you this. He was surrendered to their rescue. I don't know much about him. I know they used to use him in programs. He's had a long, hard day of traveling. He was surrendered to their adoption program, and he used to do programs. He's done a couple of programs for them, and that's why I want him, because I want to do reptile programs, and I think he'll be a perfect addition. I'm also just a huge frog lover, and I'm gonna put the lid back on him because he is not having a great time. Okay. I know. Oh my god. You picked like the worst corner to get in, buddy. I know, I'm sorry. Oh my god, that was insane. Okay, so anyways, my light died. He's so upset and I feel so bad. Anyways, I have a huge tub that I'm gonna put him in. I've got lights for him. I've got substrate for him. I'm gonna do a separate video putting all that together. I'm gonna leave him alone because he is so, poor little thing is so stressed. But look at him. He's so cute. Hi guys, it's the next day. I did not film setting up this enclosure. I just want to show you guys what I did just because it wasn't all that interesting to film. I still have the bag that I need to put away, but we're just gonna ignore that, okay? Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the makeshift container. This is the one that he came in. And please ignore how messy my living room is at the moment. So this is the new bin that I picked up for him. It is a 27-gallon tote. And I went with a tote instead of a glass enclosure because this is going to hold his humidity in so much better than a glass enclosure with a vented top. And it's just going to be a little bit easier to clean. And when I'm ready to move him and take him to programs, which I'm not doing yet, but when I am able to, this will be an easy travel container that I can take him in. That way I don't have to stress him out by picking him up and taking him out and all that stuff. So let me just show you the inside. I have an LED bar up here, which is quite warm. I am going to eventually put that in the inside. I just haven't done that yet. So let me just, and here's the enclosure. So I did get just some peat moss, and it's very light substrate. He's already just completely wrecked his water bowl. But this is the setup. So it's nice. It's good. He's got so much space in here. I don't know where he's at currently. He was probably under one of these hides, and I don't want to stress him out by getting him out, especially since he had such a stressful day yesterday. I just wanted to show you guys what I ended up coming out with. So this is his temporary bin. I am going to move it eventually when I find somewhere to put it in my apartment. So this is what it is. Yay. So again, this is his temporary tote.
He will be moving out of it when he gets a little bit bigger. I just don't have a spare 40 gallon to put him in. And honestly, I think a 40 might be too big for him at the moment anyways. So it is a 27 gallon tote. He has like 5 inches of substrate in here that he can dig into, at which is what he's doing now. I did decide on the name Meatball, so that is his name. And I think it's a perfect fit for him. I think it'll be great for him when I'm ready to do programs, and I think the kids will love that. And I'm just super excited. I had a really great time at the expo. I think it was a blast. I'm so glad you guys came with me. And I'm excited to do it again. So if you want to see more of this, just go ahead and subscribe. You can find us on Instagram at Curious Exotics on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye.